Good morning, Dr. Solar.
Good morning, Sharon. Come on in and make yourself comfortable. It's so good to see you. What can I do for you?
Thank you, Dr. Solar. I really appreciate the time you are making available to speak with me. I would like you to help me solve a problem.
Oh, I'm glad to do anything to support you in the science program.
Yes, Dr. Solar, but we are now in our second year of interim principals, and the situation for science teaching here at Forest Lane School is becoming critical.
Critical? In what way?
Well, Dr. Solar, please let me tell you what's been happening. I am now in my 6th year as science coordinator, and Forest Lane School students have been moderately successful on the 5th grade science CMT. Specifically, our 4-year average scores show that about 83% of our 5th grade students meet the state goal, which is successfully answering 67% of the questions on the CMT, a disturbingly low standard for mastery.
Yes, our students have done very well. We were especially proud of our students, and I view the year that 90% of our students met goal.
Yes. I was proud of that cohort, too, but I believe that there was a reason that students did so well that year. That was the only year when 5th grade students had science 4 days a week, a schedule that Mrs. Lewis, our former principal, pushed the teachers to follow in response to my specific request. When the interim principal came, teachers abandoned the schedule and shifted to having only 2.75 of an hour sessions a week, and our scores dropped to 83% from the high of 90% at goal. The problem, as I see it, Dr. Solar, is that throughout the school, students are not spending enough time on science.
Well, Sharon, let's schedule a meeting with Mrs. Leaf and see if we can come up with a plan to deal with this problem.
I have met with her, and was told that there simply is no time in the day for more science in the intermediate school due to our initiatives in language arts and math. So I wondered whether you might support me in working to integrate science into Reader's Workshop.
That sounds like an interesting proposal. Tell me more.
I understand from my conversations with the language arts coordinators that the Common Core is placing a strong emphasis on nonfiction reading.
Yes, that's true.
So could we possibly work to develop our collection of nonfiction reading material to embrace the science standards at each grade level? I have recently attended a series of workshops at the NSTA meetings that dealt with the issue of science literacy through the use of science picture books and leveled nonfiction science content readers, and I believe that if we were to supplement our inquiry-based science program with such resources, we might be able to enhance student understanding of science content.
Wonderful. It sounds like you have been working to solve this problem yourself. I'm sure we could ask the finance director to find some funds to support these ideas.
Thank you, Dr. Solar, but I wonder whether it would be possible for us to meet with both principals to discuss these ideas and to emphasize the importance of science for our students. Teachers who would like to be covering more science in our primary grades have complained to me that there are too many required assessments in language arts and math, and this forces them to skip science entirely. In the 12 weeks since school began, one 2nd grade teacher has only been able to teach 2 science classes where normally there would be 1 or 2 a week. At that team meeting, teachers express the feeling that often science is something students find very motivating, so they worry about sacrificing it for testing that students find stressful.
Well, those assessments are important too.
Yes, I understand that some of the assessments are helping to determine instructional choices, but the state science standards spiral, and the teaching of science processes and concepts in the primary years provides a background for the concepts taught in the intermediate school and assessed on the science CMT in 5th grade. We cannot afford to lose those years of science learning.
Yes, I see your point. Let's talk with Maria and see if we can schedule you to present to Administrative Council sometime soon, shall we?
Thank you, Dr. Solar. May I expect to have time to review the issues with regard to science time on task, the science CMT, and to then propose the nonfiction reading strategies for increasing science content?
Of course.
I might also want to raise the question of providing professional development for teachers either through Columbia or in-house, regarding the science literacy strategies I mentioned.
Please speak with your language arts colleagues about whether we might accomplish that in-house. And remember that I'm here to support you. I will look forward to our meeting with the principals.
As will I, Dr. Solar. Thank you, again.